Hello friends, it's pleasure to have you back on the channel of Clinical Care Insight. Today I am here to make one announcement. An announcement is about we shortly gonna start the new video lectures, and this video lecture is for class 11th and 12th biology students. Yes, so basically we will cover the assigned board, you can say, syllabus. Like we will cover about the Bihar board syllabus, we will cover about the CBSE syllabus and other state syllabus also. Apart from it, we will also going to discuss about the NEET syllabus. Exactly, the biology NEET syllabus, the 11th and 12th, which we are going to shoot the lectures and soon upload on our Clinical Care Insight YouTube channel. Okay, so this video I'm going to make you oriented about what things we will cover in our upcoming lectures. So basically, if you pay the attention toward the class 11th and 12th biology, you come to know that in the class 11th, okay, there are 22 chapters. Fine, there are 22 chapters. Previously it was 22, but now due to the pandemic time, due to the you can say the corona time period, the NCERT, you can rationalize all those you can say 11th syllabus, and it is reduced. It's up to the 19 chapters. So total we have 19 chapters in class 11th, whereas in the class 12th now we have the 13 chapters. Fine, so if you see that, then and both the biology is divided into the two parts. The one is called as the botany and another one is called as the zoology. Okay, and weightage wise, if you see the weightage of the NEET, which the questions is asked in the from the biology syllabus, then mostly the 11th is a base. Okay, and also the class 12th biology, it's also a very important. Fine, so weightage wise both are, you can say, holding the same weightage. Okay, both are holding the same weightage. So in the class 11th, what chapters we have? We have very interesting chapters. Yeah, it's really, we have the very interesting chapters. The first chapter is called living world, where you are basically, you can introduce to the what is a biology. Okay, what things is comes under the biology, like we have the nomenclature systems. Okay, we also have the classification. Fine, in the next chapters we have the broader perspective about the classification of the organism, starting from the Carlos lineage to the five kingdoms, RH Whittaker system, to the six you can say the domain system. Fine, so everything is covered in the second chapter. Then the same we have the human you can say physiology, we also have the plant physiology, we also have to study the anatomy. Okay, in the lower animals, also in the humans. Fine, we also have to discuss about the basic structural and functional system of the cell. Okay, basic and structural and functional system of the human body, that is called as the cell. So we have the cell. Okay, we also have the biomolecules by which our body is made up of. Fine, apart from the cell and the biomolecules, we have the cell cycle and cell division chapter. In the cell cycle and cell division chapter, basically we are going to study about that how one cell, okay, make the another cell. Fine, so basically a cell cycle or a cell division, it is a fundamental property of a cell by which cell can grow their population. Okay, cell can grow both in terms of the number as well as the mass. Fine, so increase in the cell number, okay, it is called as the cell division. Fine, so we are also going to discuss about the cell cycle and the cell division. Okay, now apart from that, we have a certain chapter where we will basically discuss about the plant morphology and plant anatomy. Means what? Basically we are going to study about the plants. Okay, how plants body is, you can say, made up of. Okay, what type of the, you can say, the fluid circulation system is present in the plant, apart from what nutrients plants need, okay, how much temperature they need, everything we are going to discuss about in the chapter of plant anatomy. Okay, then we have the human anatomy, where basically we have the, you can say, the hub of systems. Okay, in one chapter we are basically study about the human anatomy. Okay, human, you can say, the different systems, like we have introduced in this chapter only. We will introduce with the nervous system, we will introduce with the circulatory system, the tissue. Okay, the histology of human body. Okay, histology is basically study of the tissue. Everything is in the chapter of structural organization in animals. Fine. Now, apart from that, we have the human physiology. Human physiology means how a human digests the food, how human respire, the respiratory system. Okay, how humans, you can say, excrete out the undesirable part, the fecal matter. Basically we have excretory system. Okay, apart from having these circulatory or these excretory systems, okay, the respiratory system, digestive systems, we have the muscular system, where we are basically going to study about the muscles. Okay, and also the muscle physiology. Fine. Then we have the another chapter called as the nervous system, where we are basically study about the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system, that is called as the spinal cord. Okay, and the, you can say, the neurons. Fine, both the cranial neurons. Okay, which all everything we are going to discuss about in the nervous system. Also the nerve conduction, how nerve conductions occurs. Okay, the influx outflux of ion, we have the reflex arc. Fine. Then we have something called as the spatial organs, where we are basically going to study about the sensory organs, like we are specifically study the eye. Okay, the ear. Fine. And your taste receptors, that is a tongue. Fine, these things are included in the nervous system. Then we have the endocrine system called as the hormonal system. Okay, where we are basically discuss about some of the endocrine hormones like the FSH and LH. We have also some diseases given in the NCERT. So this is about the class 11th syllabus. Fine, and it is all about the 19 chapters. Now coming to the class 12th, in the class 12th we have you can say 13 chapter, starting with the reproduction. Means how one organism, okay, give birth to the another, you can say, the living organism, and thereby they continue their you can say the species. Okay, continuity of the species is fundamental properties of a reproduction. So it is this property is you can say meant through, it is fulfilled through the reproduction. So in the first chapter we have the reproduction, and it is basically a mixture chapter, where we have to study about the plants, we have to study about certain, you can say, the microbes, amoeba, like the binary fission and all. Fine. Then we have to also study about the fungi reproductive pattern, a mode. Then we also have to study about the humans. Fine. Then in the next chapter, that is a flowering plant, sexual, you can say, the plants, where we are going to study about the flowering plant classification. Okay, their types and their you can say the mode of reproductions. Okay, and about the flower. So this is about the second chapter in the class 12th, called as the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Then we have the human reproduction. In the human reproductions, we are going to discuss about the reproductive mechanism in the humans. Okay, like starting from you can say the puberty age. Fine. Then there is a gametogenesis, a gamete formation. Okay, and these gamete, how they unite, that's a fertilization. Then the embryogenesis and all. Okay, then we have studying another chapter called as the reproductive health, where we are going to introduce with the reproductive diseases, or called as the reproductive tract infection, STD, sexual transmitted diseases, and also they are cured with some of the modern facilities called as the test tube baby. Okay, or assisted reproductive techniques. Okay, ART. Fine, no problem. Now apart from these chapters, we have the genetics. Okay, where we are basically going to study about how characters are passing from one generation to the next generation, okay, given by a certain hypothesis, a certain experiment called as the Mendel's P experiment, okay. Apart from that, we have another, you can say, Drosophila mononogesters, their reproductive, you can say, the pattern. Fine. We have to also study about the, you can say, the sexual inheritance, okay, and sex determination. Fine. So this is about the reproductive health, sorry, this is about the genetics, okay. Then we have the molecular basis of inheritance, means we are going to study the subtle form, okay, the smaller form of, you can say, the chromosome. Fine. And that is called as the DNA. So in the second chapter, basically we are going to introduce with the deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. Both are the genetic material. Mostly the DNA are there, but there are organisms which have the RNA, okay, and there you can say how they replicate, okay, how genes are passing, how modification occur, how variation occur, mutations. Fine. So everything is under the molecular biology or molecular basis of inheritance. Fine. Then we have the, you can say, the our origin, okay, how we come to the planet Earth, okay, that is called as the evolution. So we have the evolution. Fine, no problem. Now after having these chapters, we have some of the chapters which is, you can say, linked with the biotechnology, okay. So we have under the biotechnology section, we have the 2 chapters. Fine. And these 2 chapter is a very, you can say, the basic chapter and very interesting. It's a modern chapter. Fine. It's a modern chapter. Here basically we are going to discuss about hybrid plants, okay. We are going to also discuss about how we can protect the plants by using both organic ways and inorganic ways, like the pesticides. We are going to study under this chapter how we can enhance the food production, that is called as the strategy of enhancement in the food production. Fine. Then we have the another, you can say, the chapter which is basically about and like the some of the plants which is already you can say developed using the genetic engineering, okay. So this is about the biotechnology section. Then we have the another section and we are going to basically discuss about the microbes, okay, microbes in human welfare, strategy enhancement in the food production, okay. These chapters are specifically dealing with how using the microbes we are obtaining the products, okay, and also what are the natural ways to control the, you can say, the prey population. Fine, no problem. Now after having these, we have the last unit, basically the ecology unit, where we are going to discuss about the different habitats, okay, the temperature which favors a particular kind of organism. Fine. We will also going to discuss about the different organisms on the basis of you can say their property to tolerate the climatic change, okay. Then we have the chapters, okay, which basically dealing the biodiversity, okay. Biodiversity means the organism category, the organism number, and which organism is specifically found in which area. Understood? No problem. So this is about the 11th and 12th syllabus. The one thing I want to specifically quote in this today's orientation program, that if you study with your pure heart, if you pay your attention, if you pay your time, you gonna achieve something which amazed your mind, really, which amazed your mind. And if your mind inquire more to study, more depth study, there is a one good news for you all, that we already uploaded some of the chapters in the very detailed lectures for covering for the MBBS syllabus, the allied health syllabus, nursing health syllabus. So those lectures are already uploaded in this clinical care inside channel, okay. Here you can explore the in-depth anatomy, in-depth physiology, in-depth microbiology, as well as the immunology and reproductive system. Fine. So I hope you understood today's orientation program, and please I'm not requesting to like. If you it help you, okay, then you, of course, you like the video, share with your friends, and thank you. We will come with the new lectures soon. So thank you for having us. Bye. Have a nice day.